What I'm about to tell you is not going to make sense unless you understand that there are evil entities controlling the world that are trying to sexualize everybody, that are trying to destroy your mind and all that shit. Now, let's get into the video. Okay, so I recently figured out why there's a lot of sexualization going on and why they do a whole lot of sexual stuff when it comes to music. It's because one thing I've realized is that what they're essentially doing is they're subliminally programming sexual content into your mind. And so when you're watching music videos, or even nowadays they have cartoons because they're trying to program your kids to sexualize everything. Essentially what it's doing is creating these subconscious fantasies or subconscious, sexual images associated with the body. And so what this does is it creates lust. And over time, oh yeah, and especially porn. Because when you watch porn, so originally looking at the body or looking at sex is not supposed to turn you on at all, because it's a physical act, not a visual act. So when you watch porn and you masturbate for the first time, essentially what you do is you're reprogramming or rewiring your brain or your mind and your nervous system to be aroused or to be aroused or sexually aroused by visual stimuli. And what this does is over time you create these emotions and these fantasies associated to the body, because all you're doing is looking. You're not participating. You're not the one having sex. You're not the one participating in anything. You're just looking. And so you're creating these fantasies so that way your mind can turn on and you can get aroused, so that way you can masturbate. And over time, this becomes subconscious. So that's why porn is promoted everywhere, and fucking women having big titties and big asses and stuff. That's why it's promoted, for sex appeal, right? To sexualize the body, right? So what this essentially does is every time you look at the body, a woman can, I'm a man, so I don't know how it is for women, but I've seen women look at men in in their crotch areas too when they look at them. But I'm a man, so I'm talking about men to women. Men, a woman can be fully clothed, not doing anything sexual, yet the man, when he looks at the woman's body, he's still getting turned on. He looking at her titties, he looking at her ass, fully clothed, not doing anything sexual. Why? Because he's built the habit of getting a dopamine hit from looking at the body. When you watch a lot of porn or you get in these subliminal programming, you associate nudity to sex. So they can't even look at a bitch in the eyes. They gotta look at you in your titties or your ass because they're so used to the dopamine hit and the arousal that they get from looking at it. Now, does that seem normal? Fuck no. God created your body. Soul created your body. Satanists created clothes. Now I understand this topic is gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be uncomfortable for some people because they don't understand, and a lot of people don't think this deep because they're fucking dumb. But for crying out loud, people are sexualizing feet. At some point, people are gonna start sexualizing hair, noses, eyelashes, ears. Titties are not even a sexual organ. It's a fucking it's for breastfeeding children. Ass is not even a sexual organ. It's there for to be cushioned when you sit. And a woman's ass is only big because her waist has to be big so she can push out the body. So she can push out a baby. And she has to have more fat down there for reproductive processes. Both the female and male body is God's art. God or the creator, us souls, we created the body as art. The body represents resilience, strength, regeneration. It represents way more than just sex. It's a symbol. It represents vitality. It's basically when you take off the skin, you have all these processes within the body. It's a machine. It's the most advanced machine. That's what it is. Satanists hate the body because God created it, so they want you to cover it up and sexualize it, so that way you think that the body is bad, because Satanists hate everything that God creates. So the world has been sexualizing the body, sexualizing parts of the body that aren't even fucking sexual in the first place. A penis goes in a vagina, not the asshole, not your fucking titties, not the mouth. It don't do that shit. That's a whole lot of degeneracy. And it all comes from porn and, just sexualization of the world and all this, satanic programming. And it does, so essentially, to all the religious people out there, does it make sense that God created your body to be sexual and you're supposed to be covering it up because it's sexual? God created your body, Satan has created your clothes. So essentially, as a religious person, you believe God created a sexual body. But statistically, you can go on Google right now and type in, what percentage of the average person's life do you have sex? How much of a person's life is spent having sex? You spend less than 1% of your lifetime having sex. Therefore, how can the body itself be sexual when you only spend less than 1% of your fucking life having sex? The body does way more than just sex. But everybody has sexualized it. And it's actually insane. It's like, bro, it's not natural to be getting turned on by just looking at somebody. It's not. Because you've watched so much porn or masturbated too much or you scroll through social media too goddamn much to the point where every time you look at the body, you're triggering fantasies, subconscious fantasies that have been deep in your subconscious. Those fantasies is what's turning you on. It's those fantasies stuck in your mind that's triggering your nervous system. That's triggering that arousal in your body. It's not the body itself. It's the fantasies that you associated to the body that are working in the background, and you think that it's normal because everyone else is because it happens to a lot of other people. But no, it's because a lot of other people are also sexualized. You're not supposed to look at a woman or a woman not supposed to look at a man and then start getting these sexual feelings. That's not natural. It's normal. It's been normalized because people are sexualized. But in a desexualized world, you can look at another person's body nude without getting turned on. Or the other option is women are eventually gonna have to start wearing hazmat suits. Wearing fucking big ass fucking stupid shit. It doesn't make sense, bro. It just don't make sense. And that's how it works. Right? This is exactly why sex is being promoted, because they know that they create these fantasies that you can't control yourself. Every time you look at somebody, you getting all horny and shit. It's like, dude, that shit's not normal. It's inefficient. Why would God create that? Why would God create it to where every time you saw somebody, you get aroused? It don't even fucking make sense. And these religious people will sit there and act like they got brains. You're fucking dumb. Ooh, and don't let me get on Islam. Islam sexualizes women the most, and let me explain to you why. Like I said, Allah created the body. Allah stands for arm, leg, arm, head. Their stupid ass will sit there and say, Oh, you need to wear a hijab and cover up your whole goddamn body. So essentially, what Islam does is it treats the female body as if it's sexual, even if there's no sexual activity going on. See, sex is a physical act. If you're not actively having sex physically and you're not doing anything sexual or provocative, then there's nothing sexual going on. You can be nude without doing something provocative, without being sexual. You can be nude without it having to be sexual, but people don't understand that because they have porn brains, masturbation brains, stupid fucking brains. So Islam sexualizes women right off the gate. Oh, your body's sexual, let's cover it up. And then they say, oh, woman's body is only for sex and this and this. It's like, dude, you're not meant to be covering up your fucking body. It doesn't fucking make sense. We are connected to nature. And I get it, this is a deep conversation. This is a conversation people want to be uncomfortable with. But it's the truth. It's like Islam, like they're fucking dumb as shit. They sexualize women and act like they're the most respectful people in the world. Like, bitch, you fucking dumb. Covering up hair, bro. If hair is making you horny, you have problems, not the bitch. You, the nigga getting turned on by hair, has problems. And then every bitch that follows that stupid ass religion is a dumbass too. You don't even fucking think. Oh my God, the creator created my body sexual, so now I have to put on clothes to cover it all up. Stupid motherfucker. And they treat y'all like y'all have no rights, no nothing. Like, oh, they look down on you just because you ain't covering up your whole goddamn face like a fucking Decepticon or some shit. It's stupid as fuck. You look like a dumbass. You really do. It ain't about being holy. It's about programming, because that's what religions are, programming. You look stupid. They don't respect you. Imagine you choose not to wear a hijab or some shit, and your own people start looking down on you for that. Motherfucker, you could be a virtuous woman, and they'll look down on you because you just chose not to wear a hijab. Like, it's stupid as fuck. It's stupid as fuck. It's like they're not even focused on morals. They're focused on looking like they're something that they're not, pretending to be something that they're not. Oh, I'm holier than thou do because I wear these clothes. Like, shut your stupid ass up. You still lying. You still dishonest. You're disrespectful. You treat people like shit. You're envious. You're hateful. You destroy people's lives. You're morally weak. You don't stand for shit. You don't stand up for Satanism because you avoid Satanism. None of you motherfuckers know what's going on in the world because you're stupid. You worship religion, yet you know nothing about evil. Just shut up. What's even funnier is that these Muslims and Christians, they all some hoes. They just do it in secret. Y'all still some sexual degenerate hoes behind the scenes. Y'all just hold up this religious shit because a lot of people fall for the facades. But really behind the scenes, y'all still some degenerates. Y'all still some sexual hoe ass bitches. So this religion shit is just retarded in general. It's just the image that they try to keep up. Swear to God. You spend 1%, less than 1% of your life having sex. The body's clearly not meant to be sexual, bro. Oh yeah, let me get into this. Like, right? And so this is also why people are sexualized. If the only time you see people naked is when it's dealing with something sexual, you're programming your mind to link nudity to sex. Because every time you see nudity, you see it as sexual. Because the only time you see it is when sex is happening. This also programs your mind to think that the body is strictly sexual. Because they be having us wearing clothes, but the clothes is really fucking us up. And everyone becomes insecure because now everybody got on clothes and they got you insecure about your own body. And we all look similar without clothes on than we do with clothes on. Everybody insecure. They think that their private parts are fucking like, the worst thing, disgusting, blah blah. Nigga, every man has a fucking penis. Every woman has a fucking vagina and some titties. It's not that big of a fucking deal. Y'all acting like it's something special. It's not. Every fucking person has something. It's normal. You niggas are just sexual. And you don't want to admit it. You don't want to acknowledge the fact that you're just a sexualized, lustful ass person. You can't even control your own goddamn mind. You need to desexualize your mind. Now, how do you desexualize the mind? Well, you desexualize the mind by non-sexual nudity. You have to get used to nudity in a non-sexual or non-arousing manner. You have to be mindful. You have to calm your nerves down, because this sexualization causes premature ejaculation, because you're rewiring your nervous system when you masturbate. It causes ED because you're rewiring your fucking system when you masturbate. When you do this sexualized bullshit, you're rewiring your mind to body connection, fucking up your sex life. And it's turning some of y'all motherfuckers gay. Especially the dudes, because you niggas don't get no bitches. You niggas don't get no bitches, no attention. It's turning y'all motherfuckers gay. And it's making y'all attracted to transmethodites, these transformers. You want to sit there and try to call the motherfuckers gay. You niggas gay. So you need to start associating the body to something normal and stop seeing it simply for sex. Like, bro, our bodies are capable of, if you heard of the pineal gland, third eye, we build stuff, we think, we're spiritual beings, but you want to break down the body simply to just sexual appeal. And it's funny too, because dudes will only, oh yeah, let me say this real quick. Motherfuckers will tell you to get bigger, or they'll tell a woman to get bigger titties and a bigger ass just for sex appeal. Like, they don't even care about your health. They're not telling you to eat right, eat healthy. They're just saying you need a fatter ass. You need a bigger. For what? To sexualize yourself? Being fit will always be a positive. Being fit, healthy will always be a positive. But if you're just going to the gym just to get a fatter ass or some bigger titties, nigga, that's insecurity. You just trying to up your sex appeal. And then you wondering why only lustful people like you in the first place. That's the crazy part. Bitches will literally work on their bodies. Niggas will literally work on their bodies and then act like they're on top of the world. And then you wonder why you still getting dumb hoes. Because your mentality is your frequency. So you still going to attract the same people with your same mindset. Just because you got big muscles, big titties, big ass, don't mean you're going to attract motherfuckers with morals. Everybody fucking, all they focus on is appearances. That's why you fucked up. So you just have to get used to the body as something that's normal. Then you have to get used to nudity as something that's normal. Now, obviously, not just going out in public with no fucking clothes on and shit, but like, dude, start off by on the internet fucking watching non-sexual nudity. Because I know damn well majority of the world has fucking porn problems, bro. I know you niggas have porn problems. I see it every fucking day. You niggas can't stop looking at bitches on your phone. Women can't stop fucking. You know what I'm saying? Women are a lot of them are whores nowadays. You bitches got fucking dildos and shit. All y'all niggas have fucking problems nowadays. So don't try to sit there and act like you don't. Desexualize the mind. Start seeing the body as normal. Stop masturbating, because you're just programming your mind to fantasize subconsciously. You don't even have control of your subconscious that much, because it happens automatically. And that's why people think that all this shit makes people think that the body is sexual, because they get aroused, but they don't understand that it's their mind that's sexualizing it. And then start, like, around your family, stop being fucking ashamed of your body. Understand that it's normal. Nothing sexual about it, bro. Like, it's your clothes. It's your natural clothes given to you by God. You're ashamed of your own body. Nothing sexual is going on. If your mind is sexual, then that's what happens. And that's probably what leads to incest and all that shit, because their minds are sexualized to the point where they even sexualize their own family, bro. Like, that's how bad it is. Just like, and then all it be the most fucked up people be trying to sit there and tell you, oh, if there's an older person and a younger person in the same vicinity, they always try to sexualize. It's the most annoying shit ever. Just because you're sexualized does not mean other people are. So don't try to project your bullshit insecurities on other people. Don't try to put your bullshit mindset on other people. Like, think about it, bro. Do you like, why in the fuck would God make every single time you look at somebody you get it just don't even make sense. Like I said, fucking religious ass motherfuckers don't think. All these stupid fucks in the world, they don't fucking think. And I get it, right? They're all stupid as fuck. Oh, you need to wear clothes to be sexual, bro. Sexuality comes down to your attitude and the actual act of having sex, bro. If you're not doing anything, it's perfect. You're like, bro, if you're not doing anything sexual, then ain't nothing sexual going on. If other people are gonna sexualize you because their minds are sexualized, then you don't have control over that. If they want to think sexualized everything, that's on them. That's their mind that they have to fucking deal with. But just all you gotta do is just, if you have a problem with porn or something, just go look at non-sexual nudity. And if you getting aroused, just take deep breaths and try to reprogram your mind and try to see the body as normal. So that way, because when you do desexualize the mind, what happens is you can look at nudity. You can look at a woman in her eyes. You're not gonna be horny no more. You're not gonna be turned on every single time you look at a bitch. The only time you're gonna be turned on is when you're actually like in the act, when you're actually touching and feeling, not just looking at somebody, because that's how it's supposed to be, right? And even if you watch porn, it's not going to turn you on because you desexualize the mind. So when you look at somebody having sex, like let's say you were to watch porn, it wouldn't even turn you on. You would get bored in 2 seconds. So porn is not, it was never like, you were never meant to be turned on by sexual stimulus. And you can turn it off. And then watching porn becomes disgusting because they be doing crazy, outlandish shit because their minds need higher dopamine. And then on top of that, for they like it, sex is for reproduction. They done turned into some sexual pleasure shit. It just becomes fucked up. That's the moral of the fucking story. And because I love shitting on religion, because I love shitting on religion because they're just so goddamn stupid. They so goddamn stupid. They don't think. They don't have moral reasoning skills. They just have biblical scriptures that they copy and act like they on top of the fucking world. Dumbass motherfuckers don't think. Fuck Islam and fuck Christianity and fuck all them religions. They don't make sense. They do the exact opposite of what they claim to be doing. Talking about some, oh, you need to dress modesty. Bitch, we're natural beings. The Creator created your body, not sexual. You're sexualizing it. That's your mind. That's you that's fucked up in the head. Did I used to watch porn? Duh, as a fucking teenager. Did I stop? Duh, because I started learning what it was about. I started learning what was going on. I remember I was scrolling on Instagram, looking at women and shit, and one day it clicked in my head. I'm like, bro, there's endless bitches on this app. I'm gonna keep scrolling till the day I die, or I can just stop scrolling, because really I'm wasting my time scrolling. You're wasting your time scrolling. But that's only because you're getting that dopamine hit, because you've been sexualized. Desexualize the mind, a woman won't even bother you. Then you can start paying attention more to their personality, their character, their morals over their body. This is why a lot of people end up in lustful relationships, because they're so lustful and they're emotional. They overlook personality, morality, and all that shit. Desexualize the mind, you start paying attention to people's personalities more, and then you won't be controlled by looks, none of that shit. You'll be Gucci. Right, because I know it's annoying to y'all when a motherfucker is just, oh my god, bro, she's so pretty. Like when a nigga like, oh my god, bro, she's so fine. Oh my god, she got a fat ass. Like, shut your ass up, nigga. Shut up. Okay, she look good. Okay, bro. Move on. Horny ass nigga. And the souls, black people, only ones with the souls. You know, everyone else has spirit, body. We have spirit, body, and soul. We're the creators. When we created you, everyone, we put instincts in you. We put morality and virtue in you. Religion is already inside of you. We already know this shit. It's just being programmed out of us by this satanic programming. You don't need nobody to tell you shit. There's a reason why when I say something, it clicks, because we recognize moral reasoning. Because that's what I'm doing. Moral reasoning. Natural reasoning. That's what it is. We know this shit deep down.